Welcome to the Embroidery Face-Off, where the power of creativity, skill, and the Ricoma Marquee Embroidery Machine collide. Today, we have two embroidery pros going head-to-head to create the coolest, most jaw-dropping hat design. Who will rise to the occasion? Let's meet our competitors. Now, first up, we have Carl. Now, he's known for his bold designs, his lightning-fast stitching, and pushing embroidery to the limits.
Hi, my name's Carl, and if you don't recognize me, you might have seen me on the Bird's Nest video or the Super Race Jacket video, and Ashmat is coming to my house thinking he's gonna dominate, but I got news for him.
Now, facing against Carl, we have Ashmat. Now, he is a perfectionist in every stitch. His attention to detail and his artistic vision make him a fierce competitor.
That's Cap.
My name is Ashmat. I am the owner of the brand NotX. You might know me for hat videos. You might know me for the NotX curve band, which gives you the perfect curve on your hat every time. And I'm about to beat Carl in 4K.
All right, you know what? Let's get into the challenge. Now, you both will have 2 hours to create a custom hat, but there's only one catch. You both have to embroider Ashmat's NotX logo on the front of the cap. What you do after that, that's up to you. On this table is every custom tool known to man. Ricoma's Wonder Heat Transfer Vinyl, 3D puff foam, some really cute rhinestones, an assortment of hats of every color, some really cute butterfly embroidery patches, a heat gun, DTF transfers, some 5x5 mighty hoops, an Allen key, and last but not least, the tiniest little iron in the world. So now that we know the rules, Embroidery Face-Off starts now.
All right, Ashmat, how do you want to pick a hat?
Let's go rock, paper, scissors. What you want to do?
Let's go, you ready?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tough.
Scissors be paper.
Tough,
but
man,
listen,
tough.
man, I don't want people to think I have the home court advantage, so I'll let you pick first, man. You're my guest.
You
Go
sure?
ahead. For sure, man.
All right,
Go
you don't
ahead.
got to tell me twice. I think I'm going to go, we got some blue, some burgundy. I'm going to go purple, man. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go purple.
All right, that looks good, man. Let me see. You passed up this
going
blue
with?
one. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Ooh, that was my second choice. That was my second choice for sure. I decided to choose my hat based off the fact it was the brightest one on the table. It's a competition. You want to win. The audience that's watching this video is voting, so I figured the brightest hat they'd remember the most.
My first thought was to go for the purple hat. You know, he made a really good choice. It was kind of hard for me to pick, but I went with the black and light blue hat because I think it would be just the right contrast. And because I had this theme in my head about fire, I thought the light blue would be the water to the fire, and it would just tie it all in together.
Get into it. What we got?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, clean, man, clean. All right, I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna grab the cap driver. What you got going on, man?
Well, I'm gonna go with the DTF first.
DTF first?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're cooked. So my secret weapon was glow-in-the-dark thread. I didn't tell Carl, but right before we started, I swapped out the regular white for the glow-in-the-dark white. I don't even know if he knows yet, but I think it might carry me to the win. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the flames on Carl's hat, I was a little bit worried. It wrapped all the way around. Personally, I'm supposed to be the hat specialist, and I've never even tried that, so I gotta give him his points for that one. That was pretty dope. I'm not a hater.
As I'm looking at the table, there are so many choices, and all of a sudden, man, my mind starts to race, and I'm thinking, you know, what's gonna happen? What's gonna pop? This and this. And already in my head, I'm starting to formulate my plan of action. And one thing with me is sometimes I'll have a sketch of what I want in my head, but then it goes the opposite way. So hopefully I can stick to my idea and make something out of it. Dude, you're done already, man?
Yeah, man, what you doing over there? You not taking a nap?
You know, that guy's so sneaky, his machine finished and he didn't tell me anything. I was kind of getting worried. I was breaking a sweat, but I've got great time management skills. So I knew I was in the clear, and because I planned everything out, I think I was gonna have enough time. Oh my God.
You might want to go get some coffee or something, man. Looks like that thing got a lot of time left. I'm pretty much done.
All right, man. Hey, watch it for me while I go get my coffee,
I got you. Get out of here, man.
Don't be sabotaging me and turning off.
All right. Space. Next thing up, we're gonna cut out some of this glitter vinyl. I gotta be quick before Carl comes back from getting his coffee. I can't be giving away my secrets, man. I can't be giving away my secrets. I think I'm gonna go with multicolor just to give it like a pop. I picked the purple hat, so it's like I can't try to be too inconspicuous now. I think my advantage is gonna be that my hat's gonna be loud, it's gonna be colorful. As soon as I looked at the table, there was two things that stood out to me. The glitter Wonder Vinyl and the rhinestones. Again, this is a competition. You guys are watching this video at home voting, so I need things to stand out. So I literally just picked the brightest hat and the most sparkly things on the table, and I think that's gonna give me the win. So we got a couple silver ones. Let's get some of these reds in there. I'm pretty much just gonna scatter these around on the hat. It's almost gonna be like polka dots. If you guys know me, then you know what's coming next. This sticker on this hat has to go. Some people like to leave it on. Me personally, we're gonna have to get it out of here. I'm pretty much just gonna disperse them around. The cool thing about this is it doesn't even really have to be perfect. I almost feel like the more random it looks, it might be a doper vibe. I'm pretty much going for like polka dots. We have one more. I feel like we gotta find somewhere to put it. I have a different idea for the side, so I think we're gonna leave this blank for now. I'm not gonna give it away just yet. And it's time to use the iron. Let's see if this thing is even on. Oh, it's definitely on. Okay. All right, cool. Leave this on for like 10 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, this is already coming out super dope. Oh, I think Carl's machine just stopped. It's not my problem. This is why you don't take coffee breaks during a competition. Carl's gonna have to learn the hard way.
Here I am thinking Ashmad's being nice by telling me, hey, go get a coffee break. And I'm thinking, all right, he's gonna take care of my machine. I took care of him, I helped him out, so I'm like, all right, I'm good. And then when I get back, it's not even running. All right. Oh, hey man, my machine stopped.
Oh man, really? That's crazy. That's, man. It must have just happened.
Whatever, man. You do you. I'm
yeah, man, I'm just so locked in. I'm laser focused, you know? It's almost like we're doing a competition and we should probably be like paying attention to our stuff. Yeah, this is coming out dope, man. I hope you're back there doing something special, man.
Oh, that looks nice.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
I love that glitter vinyl, man. That looks so cool.
Appreciate it. You can't use it now. It's off limits now. It's off limits. You took the flames, man. You took the flames. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. You inspired me a little bit.
Don't turn around. Uh-oh, you don't want to see this, man. You're gonna start crying.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty much just gonna hoop it up and then I'm done, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Hey, you doing
pretty
it
clean. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, what the heck? This guy, man, you see this? Playing dirty out here, man. Or honestly, joke's on you. I probably should just make a custom t-shirt to match it. All right, as you guys can see, it's looking pretty clean. I left this spot open right here. We're gonna stitch one more design on here. We just gotta go ahead and get it hooped. Only one thing left to do.
So for the pièce de résistance, I'm gonna be putting a dragon right here. Don't tell Ashman. But when you guys are using your mighty hoops, you can use the 5x5 to kind of do the back of it real easy. Keeps it nice and tight. So let's go.
All right, let's see how everybody's doing. Ooh, this is nice, Carl. It's very, very intricate. I hope you have enough time. My God. Okay. Ooh, Ashmat, I love it. Oh, I love glitter. I love me some glitter. This is so, so cute. I'm into it. Yeah, this is nice. All right, guys. Well, the designs are looking amazing. I'm so, 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 so excited. I hope they have enough time. Let's see.
I had to keep my composure and stay cool. When we first started, Carl went with the puff embroidery, so my initial design was way quicker than his. Somehow he ended up passing me back up. That got a little stressful, especially with the rhinestones. It's so tedious trying to put them on there. Towards the end, my hands got a little shaky, but I think we finished out strong. But yeah, it was kind of crazy how we like flip-flopped, but it looked like I was ahead, then he passed me. At the end of the day though, it's not a race. We had a 2-hour timer, so I think I'm positive with how I'm gonna come out. Came out pretty clean, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna add some rhinestones to it, man. That should be the final touch.
Cowboy.
It's gonna be the final touch. That's gonna be the final touch. I got the glitter on here. We may as well go with the rhinestones as well.
You know what they used to call that back in the day?
What's that?
Bedazzled. He's gonna bedazzle his hat.
Right. Oh man. Coming down to it now. Oh. Oh my God.
Watch yourself, man.
I know, man. I'm fumbling, man.
Don't get nervous.
Man. I'm fumbling.
You made it this far.
Goodness, these are amazing. All right, let me check out Carl's. Wow. All right, the flames are sick. Honestly, this is really, really cool. I don't know, the judging is gonna be really, really hard. Check out the rhinestones, the glitter. Ooh, I don't know, this is gonna be really, really hard. I'm so glad that I'm not the one choosing, honestly. So Carl, tell me about your hat. How do you feel?
So I want to thank Ashmat for coming over here, and man, he did me a favor by picking that purple hat, even though I wanted it initially. But you know what, I gotta give it to him first. Now, my hat, my thought process was, Ashmat is always talking about fire. He's always, this is fire this and fire that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put fire in my hat, so he could talk about my fire hat. The dragon in the back represents my son who's got my back. You know, he's a dragon in the Chinese horoscope. This is the Chinese New Year. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna put a dragon on it to make it look really nice. I put the flames all over the bill of the hat, even on the bottom, so no matter how you look at it, there's always a point there. At the end of the day, I'm really glad that I picked that hat, and I think it came out great. His looks really good too, so it's gonna be really tough.
So Ashmat, tell me about your hat. Tell me. What was your inspiration behind your design?
Already with the purple hat, I knew it was gonna be kind of loud and flashy, so I decided to add some rhinestones to it and the glitter vinyl. Some people might think it's over the top, it's too loud, it's too flashy, but again, for me personally, I like to stand out. So I kind of wanted to make sure that my hat, no matter where I go, it's sparkling or shining in every direction. It's purple, you can't miss it. So that was pretty much my thought process going into it. Keep it colorful, make it stand out. And when I walk down the street, I want people to ask me questions about it. So that's why I did what I did.
What an epic battle, and a big shout out to the Ricoma Marquee for making all these designs possible. Now, both of these designs are incredible, but there can only be one winner. So go ahead and cast your votes down in the comments below.
To all the Not-Xers out there, don't let Ashmat's brilliant eyes get you all mesmerized and vote for him. You know who you gotta vote for, and that's gotta be for me.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, Carl is good at what he did. I think we learned a lot from each other today. Like, honestly, we probably both got better as embroiderers, as crafters. What are you guys looking? What are you doing? Hey, isn't this supposed to be a private interview?
Be sure to tune in for more embroidery challenges. And remember, the only limit is your imagination.
Get that out of there, man. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and vote for me.
No, don't vote for him, vote for me.
See you next time, and please cast your votes down below.